All right, so we're here. Here's John, and we've got some of our students here, and John was telling us about his research with mice. So John, do you want to show us a little bit of the equipment you use?
Sure, yeah. So as I was telling them earlier, one of the main questions we have about these mice is what kinds of seeds do they prefer to eat? And so the way we go about doing that is we'll put out seeds in sand and let the mice make decisions about what to eat, and then that gives us an idea of what they prefer. Another thing that we do is we put out boxes that we make. We make these in a carpentry area, and we put these boxes out and give the mice some cotton, and that allows them to move into the boxes, and they use this little tube here to go back and forth.
So this is all underground, and that is sort of the hole that they climb into.
Right, so the ground will be right about here.
And the mice like those?
Those mimic really closely what they use naturally, what they make naturally on their own, but they're a little more sturdy and a little bigger, so I think they actually like them better than their own burrows. So we put those out and we monitor mice that way. Another thing we do is if we want to get a really quick count of how many mice are out there, we'll set these traps out. We just push down the door, put a little food in the back there, and then when the mouse goes inside, it closes on them, and then the next morning we come out, take them out of there, weigh them, take measurements on them, record information, and then we let them go again. For some of our studies, we do have to actually kill the mice because we're using measurements on both their pelts and on their skulls that allow us to say something about how they've changed over time since the time when we went from prairie to corn and soybean dominated landscape. So for that study we do actually kill the mice and preserve their parts for future study. And then the last thing that we use are these clay models, and these clay models are intended to either look more or less like the mouse, and then we put these out in fields and let predators attack them if they wish, and that gives us an idea of which mice of which colors are more at risk of being eaten than others.
And you can tell that because they'll leave like their tooth prints or claw prints in the actual mouse?
Yep, so you can actually see right there on the ear, if you can get in close,
yep,
that somebody bit his ear off.
Poor guy. All right, cool, John. Thanks a lot for showing us your stuff.
Sure, no problem.
You didn't get me in the video.
Still going.
What's up, Mark?
Why do you like Mark so much?
Mark
No, that's in the video.
Mark is